Hey everyone, Scorp here. Starting a new playthrough. Duelist the Roses Gemini. So this is how 1.2 should start, with it immediately putting you on the screen for this. I don't know what I want to put for a name, so just put something. I don't know what I want to play. How about we play Battle Steer, since I haven't played Beast Warriors on stream yet, or on here yet, on this playthrough, or on this mod. Um, so we should be able to beat Taya. Message somebody real quick. Okay, so Beast Warriors, the Beast Warrior deck is actually pretty decent. I would really like to get a forest from Taya if possible. I know that would be a tall ask, but it would be awesome to get it, so we can go for that. Well, that's good for me. She wasted her first equip. We do have a bunch of pretty bad cards in our deck, but we can play around that. Oh, it should be virtually impossible for her to ever get over this now. Even inside her later range, so that'll be very good for us. Our biggest problem is going to be, it's going to be quite hard for us to get good equips for our deck. Mainly because Beast Warrior equips are, they're kind of few and far between in this mod for a very long time, which is kind of unfortunate, but there wasn't really much I could do about it. Since I didn't want to give them to Taya here, because then she would be way too strong if she had good equips. Well, hey, there's her second equip. She only has 3 in her deck, and they're all invigorations. For deck leaders that we'd want to use, Neko Gal number 2 is pretty good, because it is level 6. And all level 6 Beast Warriors or higher get level cost reduction. Well, there's a wicked worm beast that I'm never going to see. Don't really care about it. So there are some things I actually want to get from Taya. Invigoration is not bad. Females, always good. Well, maybe this is big enough to get over that card. Probably. Considering she didn't fuse it. Oh, it was a block attack. Excellent. So there's about 2 ways to build Beast Warrior decks. One of them is the way that Taya has for a Beast Warrior deck, where you basically just play a whole bunch of Nekogal and Nekogal support. A bunch of Nekogal fusions, which would be mostly beasts and females. Your other option is to play... just big beast warriors, like Panther Warriors. And if you play just the big ones, and then use the level cost reduction, that's also a good way to play it. It's really easy to level Nekogal, though, because you can quite easily make 5 of them, and then level them up very quickly. See, we already got one promoted. So I would really like a Nekogal here. It's a Lady of Faith. It's not a Nekogal. Let's just do all of that over. Okay, we got one. Let's try to grab an Invigoration. I'm not too worried about it. Oh, missing the 3rd, but it's okay. We got a female out of this, and we got a Nekogal that we can put as leader. I'll go ahead and duel her one more time, just to see if we can't get any more good cards out of her. Because I would really like a Forest, although it's really hard to get her to play Forest. You can get Leo Wizard out of the deck, because I don't want it. It's so bad. Most of this deck is actually quite bad, but is quite upgradable, so... definitely one of the more upgradable decks. I'm not even being ridiculous and going and using passwords or anything here. It's just this deck is decent. Although there is at least one password I want to try to put in. Though this hand is not it. Also, if you guys hear me sneezing or anything like that, I have wicked allergies today. And I guess it's from all of the leaves falling. Or more likely, all of the leaves that are on the ground and they're nice and dry. So they're turning into dust. Oops, I meant to move forward. also remember that Beast Warriors also work for the fusions for Nekogao. I kind of want to actually let her build up cards, so that way she has a higher likelihood of playing Forest. So I'll go ahead and pass a couple turns, I think. Okay. One of the convenient things is the AI just passes now, so it's really a nice feature that was added. Thanks to Bat's Pup for that one. Okay, let's see here. There's also enough plants in this deck that if you wanted to, you could swap everything out for zombies, and then go pumpkins. Although there's a plant deck, so I would do that with that. The zombie deck might actually have some problems because there's only a couple of passwords for plants. I limited that pretty harshly. Well, there's a Goblin Secret Remedy that I could use. Yeah, for some reason that fusion doesn't work. That's why I put the female second, because I was pretty sure it didn't work. Oh, ow. Huh? This game is... Okay, I want to see if she does anything Maybe she'll play another spell like Forest. Okay, that's a trap. Little Beaver Warrior's dead. Mon Larvis. Oh, hey, a Spirit of the Harp. Oh, it was an Invigoration, not a Cursebreaker. Well, we are just destroying most of his stuff. Or her stuff, but... Double equip? Nope. I figured as much. Also, not to mention, because the AI just passes immediately, you can do this really quick, if you want to. So you can go through this really quickly. I'm sure this is making people sick, so I'm going to stop. But each time you do that, is 4 experience on all of your creatures that are face up. So you get experience quite quickly. And that promoted my Neko Gal quite a bit, probably. There's no Goblin Secret Remedy in here, which is unfortunate, but kind of expected. Hey, we got the Invigoration. Fairy's Gift is probably the next best card, but we can get it. It's fine. It has a decent effect. Also, a Goddess of Whim would have been fine for a fusion target. But we've already gotten our Neko Gal to Captain, which is great. Which already gives us increased strength for same type friendlies, which is really good. I'm just going to remove the Salamandra before I get mad at it. Yeoman Guard can go. It's probably better to get rid of Steel Scorpion for Wolf. I don't intend to do most of those fusions. Okay. Well, from here, let's go on to Tristan. Hopefully we can beat him. He shouldn't be too hard, even though we didn't get a forest from Taya. At the very worst, we can just pass turns and win against him. We have a red Venison in our deck. And just passing turns and winning would be fine. See, I'm actually going to keep Cursebreaker, but I will use the red medicine. We should be able to, with just this deck, beat him up pretty good. Oh, this is sure as a hand. I value Cursebreaker over those creatures. Okay. Hopefully that's just a judgment. No. Okay. That's a Blackluster Soldier. That is very, very much a problem. If I could fight it on the forest terrain there, it might be slightly less of an issue. Okay. Well, he played a Sogan, so now we have to beat him. Because Sogan's really good for us. Oh, oops, I did that. Oh, wait. Okay, that fusion just didn't work at all. Oh well. What did he make this time? Performance of Sword? Nope, Judge Man. With an equip, too. I'm really just trying to dig through my deck for some females. There we go. My deck was not mixed up very well. Bear Trap is basically useless this duel. At this rate, since if we don't draw well, I'm just gonna pass repeatedly until we win. Wait, why does this fusion work? Just passing out turns till you win is kind of lame, but at the same time, he did start with a Blackluster Soldier. I don't want to make the Mystical Sand, even though I know I can. There's no Wasteland terrain here, so I don't really want to make it. Although I do want to make that. Maybe we can just beat him. I wonder who all thought that wasn't gonna fuse. Well, that should beat over the Blackluster Soldier that hasn't been buffed. Just get rid of this. It's too far away to turn into a fusion at this point. So we can just make this. And hopefully we don't lose our Senjunjin and we can just win the game with it. Boom. Boom. Oh, rude. Oh well, that ends the duel, so that's good. Okay, so at the end of this, let's make sure that we get our Sogen. Because Sogen's really good. And we got some promotions, which is even better. Oops. Okay, we got it. We're good. Nothing else matters here. The Tactical Warrior's decent, I guess. It's okay. So we got ourselves some more levels. We can go back to both of these two next episode and get their hidden cards. And as you guys can see, we can make some pretty decent stuff with this deck, even without having farmed anything yet. So that's really nice. Oh, and we can also do a reincarnation here real quick. So we'll go ahead and do that. That this deck would like to reincarnate. I'd actually like to put Battle Steer in. Let's reincarnate Jormungand. I'll be right back. Well, this is a good enough reincarnation for today. And with that, I will leave you all for tomorrow. So thank you all for watching, and have a nice day.